Short-term prednisone side effects. Are they real? Does prednisone actually cause any side effects short-term? Well, a lot of doctors will tell you, oh, I'm just giving you 7 days. It won't cause any side effects. You'll be just fine. And I have to completely disagree with that statement because prednisone causes side effects, and a study that was published proves it. They did blood tests and everything. So what is prednisone and why might it be causing side effects? Prednisone is a glucocorticoid steroid medication that mimics our naturally occurring hormone cortisol, which helps us deal with stress and fight or flight reactions. Doctors often prescribe it short term from 5 to 7 to 10 to 14 days for little things that happen that are really bad, like an allergic reaction, a rash, poison ivy, autoimmune flares, or some form of inflammation. But short-term use can cause side effects. It's true that the longer you're on prednisone, a lot of side effects get worse. But there are real side effects that actually happen short-term. How does prednisone work? So prednisone goes to a glucocorticoid receptor and it turns on and turns off different genes. Tells them to make proteins and not make proteins so that different things happen and different things are stopped from happening in your body. It's reducing inflammation by turning off signals. It's reducing your immune system by turning off either the cells being made. It's even killing off some cells in your body. But there are like innocent bystanders who didn't really want to be a part of the fight, like your bone, your eyes, your metabolism. They didn't want anything to do with this. But the machine gun fire that is prednisone caught them in their wake. So what short-term side effects might you experience after 7 days of taking prednisone? Researchers in the British Medical Journal published an article in the musculoskeletal disorders section, and they gave prednisone to healthy adults and measured their blood over 7 days. And they found some key side effects for you to watch out for. First are the hormonal changes of prednisone. One of the most immediate effects of taking prednisone is its effects on your cortisol production. Cortisol is the hormone produced by your adrenal glands right above your kidneys, and it helps regulate stress, sugar, and energy levels. The study found that even a single dose can significantly lower cortisol levels for hours. And this suppression continues for days with repeated dosing. This is why you might feel fatigued, weak, or dizzy if you suddenly stop taking prednisone. Always taper off prednisone slowly by following your doctor's orders. If they say you only have to take it 7 days, great. But if it's much longer than 10 days, then you definitely need to taper. The number 2 type of change that they found was changes in white blood cells. This is your immune system. Prednisone causes dose-dependent changes to your immune cells. In the study, they found that neutrophil cell counts increased. This is your body's way of fighting off infections, but it can also mask early signs of illness. This is because your body is releasing little baby neutrophils from your blood vessels before they're ready to actually be ready to go. It's like having a teenager do an adult's job. They're not quite ready, but they count. They're as tall as an adult. And then eosinophil counts dropped. Lymphocyte cells dropped. These cells are critical for immune defense, so you might have a slightly increased risk of infections even during short-term use. Another big study of people taking prednisone or other steroids short-term showed an increased risk for sepsis and pneumonia, even with short-term steroid use. That's why it's important to stay vital for signs of infection. Your normal signs might be blunted. If you get achy and hot and miserable, normally when you get an infection, you might not get as achy or hot because prednisone is suppressing your immune responses. Number 3 are bone metabolism effects. When I took prednisone, I didn't think I needed to worry about the bone side effects. I knew as a pharmacist, and all pharmacists know, that prednisone can cause osteoporosis as a side effect, but I didn't think I'd be on it very long. I thought it would just be 10 days and I'd be fine and I didn't need to worry about it. But this study shows something different. Even short-term prednisone can affect your bones. In the blood test, it showed a reduction of osteocalcin and P1NP. These are two markers of bone formation. So you're making less bones. And then second, they found an increase in UNTX, and it's a marker of bone resorption, meaning your body is breaking down bone faster than it's making it. While these changes are temporary during short-term use, they can contribute to long-term bone health issues if prednisone is used repeatedly. This is why it's so important to manage your bone health. To do what the doctors who prescribe prednisone the most recommend, to supplement with calcium and vitamin D, to quit smoking, to minimize alcohol intake, because all of those can help support your bones while on prednisone. They did a survey of the patients, asking them what they were actually experiencing in addition to the blood tests. And these are what they said. Mood changes and sleep issues. Prednisone can cause irritability, anxiety, and even insomnia. Number 2, headaches. This was actually one of the most commonly reported side effects in the study. That's a surprise to me because I don't normally hear people complaining about headaches from prednisone. It's just not something they bring up. Number 3, metabolic changes. Prednisone can change your blood sugar and triglyceride levels, especially at higher doses. This leads to potential diabetes, weight gain, and other complications of diabetes. And then they also noticed weight gain and fluid retention, puffiness, or bloating due to prednisone's impact on fluid balance. While these side effects are usually mild and resolve after stopping prednisone, it's important to be aware of them so you can manage any discomfort. In addition to the tips I've already shared, like taking calcium and vitamin D and avoiding alcohol and smoking, I have a lot more tips that you can use to minimize your side effects while taking prednisone that can help you recover and feel like yourself again while taking and after taking prednisone. It's called the Prednisone Checklist. You can just go through it step by step to know exactly what to do to minimize your side effects. You just click the link below to download it now. It's a free PDF and it's super easy to implement. Just click the link below now to download your Prednisone Checklist. Signing off as Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.